Hey, how's it going? Um, so today's topic will be obedience and how it breaks chains and opens doors, opens opportunities. It's a long title. Basically, the title is obedience. And what I would like to say is that we are born making mistakes. We are born making decisions that we wish that we hadn't made, that we wish that we'd known better or we did know better. We wish that we paid attention to that little feeling inside, that intuitiveness of maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Um, and a widespread feeling is people always tell me, why be obedient? Why pay close attention to the decisions that I make? Why avoid making anything other than purposeful decisions and purposeful choices and getting into purposeful relationships and friendships? What is the point of all that? Isn't that a lot of work or effort? Let's put it this way, when you don't, what happens is you are stressed out, you get your heart broken by being in pointless friendships or relationships, your expectations aren't met. I like to believe that everything happens for a reason, but to some extent, when you avoid the things that you should be doing, it's kind of like a waste of time. Um, and at the time, it may not seem like it, but when you think about, wow, I wasted this many years, being friends with someone who was pulling me down, and imagine if I had, you know, made a better decision about who to be friends with, where would I be now? They say, show me your closest five friends and I'll show you where you'll be 5 years from now. Now imagine if those five friends are the five friends that you have now, or the five friends that you desire, that are all smarter than you, doing things better than you, making better decisions, having been around longer than you, or have more expertise in certain areas. That is when you develop and you grow and you're pushed the farthest. Um, this post is about being obedient to God when He says move or stay, or say these few things to so and so, and make these decisions. It's really for your benefit, and for the benefit of others who will come after you. There's a trickle effect that happens when there's obedience. There's a trickle effect that occurs when there's disobedience as well. You want your domino effect to come from obedience, I'm sure. Um, and the truth of the matter is, that's when opportunities are, you know, unfolding right before your eyes. And that is when you can relax the most. That is when you can really just feel like you're doing the most that you could possibly be doing in this time. Um, and that is how you want to feel. You want to feel like you're making the most of your time and you're making the best decision that you can make. Um, for me, I feel that obedience is really difficult until you make the first step. The hardest part is the beginning, and once you begin, it becomes, the usual choice for you. And the more you make the right choices, those become habits, and your habits become your lifestyle. So you really want to make it a habit of saying, you know, yes, God, or yes, I will sit down and write down what I believe I should be doing, and I'll go through and determine order of priority, and I'll follow this order, I'll follow this schedule, I'll follow this plan um, to its completion. You know, um, you really want to be sure that everything that you're doing is intentional and beneficial. For example, I'm graduating soon, and I could get senioritis, I could get lazy, I could, not go to class, think I have been going to class all this time, and, not do homework or not study, or I could be doing a number of things. And I might deserve the break, the chance to just relax finally and just kick my feet up and take it easy. But if anything, I'm moving forward more now than ever before. I'm all the more focused. I'm all the more careful and focused. I just kind of literally have tunnel vision, and I'm literally focusing just on what I need to be doing in the next, 5 minutes, in the next 5 days, in the next month, and for the next, semester, and for this entire year. Um, those are my focuses, and they're divided up. And the reason I'm so driven is because I understand this concept of obedience and how it opens doors. When you listen to God and when you say yes, He brings you to where you need to be. And when you're being obedient, you're totally aligned with His will. When you're totally aligned with His will, you know for a fact that you're going to get out of the storm in the perfect time. You're able to be patient in the waiting period because you know that you're aligned with what God is doing. So you know that in the perfect timing, you will be blessed. You will succeed. You will achieve what it is that God said that you will achieve. That only comes from obedience, that peace, that ability to say, okay, God, I'm going to say yes to you because I know that you know everything. If God knows everything, why wouldn't you want to listen to His advice, to His suggestions, to His command? There's nothing that you could do that is a better decision than following God. And I really encourage everyone to try it. When God tells you to do something, say yes. Ask Him what He thinks you should be doing and then do it. And I would love to hear how that journey is going for you. Feel free to email lovelivegivemore@gmail.com, comment on Tumblr, and hope to hear from you soon.